Hey everybody, Thacia here with Legacy of Light in conjunction with One Love Wellness Center here in Menasha, Wisconsin. Coming to you for one of my 365 days from my heart to yours. And wanted to talk to you today about this or something better. And how to basically go with the flow of your life. And what that means is, in the process of manifestation that we let go of the attachment to the outcome or how we think that the outcome should look. And by doing, when we have that idea that it should look a certain way, it should come a certain way, it should be a certain way, we actually block any possibility of that or something better from happening, because we're only holding on to this one tiny little idea that the universe can possibly provide. And the universe, we are part of that universe. So it's our whole team, it's us, it's our guides, our loved ones, masters, teachers, you name it, all working together to fulfill this reality, to bring you to this remembrance of love. Because remember, it's all about love. Everything is. But when we're holding on to certain outcomes, we don't allow ourselves to be blessed. And it's not saying that you can't learn from those situations if you do hang on to that. Or, say you think you're getting all these signs, and like we do, sometimes we get signs, and because our spirit guides, our guides, our loved ones are on the other side of the veil, we may get this information and interpret it as, we should do this now. When they're just saying, this is a possibility for you, or it's gonna happen. And then we go ahead in this realm and just be like, oh, it's supposed to happen now. I just came upon this realization as I was driving today with listening to a Cryon channeling, and just realized that about a year ago I went to a conference out in California, and I had been, hearing messages that I had finally learned what I needed to from these jobs that, this field that I've been working in for 21 years. And I went to this conference and I was confident, I should quit my job and everything was just going to work out great. And I wasn't ready in the 3D realm to actually do that. So although I've survived, it was, and maybe I needed to do that for, as they say, the dark night of your soul. I needed to go through all of this stuff that I went through last winter, and up until about a month ago, I started back, in November, which is actually the month that I quit. I started back at the same job because it just wasn't working. I wasn't making enough money. But I think, that's was just me jumping the gun, so to speak, because I also didn't have a clear vision in my mind of what I actually wanted to happen when I quit. I just wanted to quit because I'm like, oh, I learned everything, I need to move on and do this stuff. And I had somewhat of an idea, but I didn't have this clear idea of what I really wanted. And now, probably over the past 3 or 4 months, I've solidified what I want, what my dreams, what my goals are. But also in that, I am going to allow the universe to this or something better. I'm not going to hang on to only what I think it should turn out to be, because why wouldn't I want something better than, what I'm imagining right now? Because of my whole team, myself, my higher self, my whole team can see the whole picture. And in the 3D realm, in this linear view, I can only see such a limited view, such a limited picture, no matter how glorious and great I think it is. And I want to just live my life and enjoy my life and let it be the expression that it will be, and to have this or something better. And another example that I have is last year, probably during the summer, like I had this dream of starting this healing center. And so, it went along, and I kept thinking of some stuff, and then like I was talking with a friend, and she suggested that I write out everything that I wanted. I had a couple meetings with people and was just kind of like, yeah, I want to start this healing center, And so then I spent some time writing out everything that I wanted out of that healing center, what I saw the vision for, in the end, when it was up and running, the beauty of this whole project. And I even went and looked at buildings that I was like, ooh, this is so perfect. Like this is what is going to happen. And I just, I thought it was going to turn out to be a different way than it did. But luckily, I guess I had the wherewithal to let it go, and I didn't even realize that I was doing, to let it go to this and something better. Because I was sending out emails, I stopped at some local psychic fairs and whatever, grabbed cards, and just wrote up like a mission statement for what I wanted, and then sent it out to these healers and, card readers and whatever else, anybody that I could get, that I got cards from. I was just emailing them all. And a lady that I used to work with, Heather Hope, got my email from one of her friends, because they were like, hey, is this your group? Like, this sounds like it's in Menasha. And she read it and was like, oh, no, it's not my group, but I know that person. Like, we worked for the same company that I'm still working for. And so then she got a hold of me, and she's like, oh, do you want to come to our Friendsgiving and just hear about the center that we're starting? Like, we already have our nonprofit started and some other things. So I went to the Friendsgiving, and basically everything that I wrote down and I asked the universe for within this healing center, they wanted to do. Right down to, serving veterans, a community that has been so underserved in our nation. And it was so beautiful. And so I decided to join up with them and just be part of this beautiful, ever-growing manifestation. But had I not had that attitude of this or something better, I would have been stuck in this dream that was like, no, I got to start the center, and I got to be in charge of this, and this is how it's going to go, universe. That's not how it is. That's not the building I looked at. That's not as big as I see it. Like, seriously. And now it's a year later, and here we are building this beautiful community of One Love Wellness Center. And while we're not at this, grandiose place where I viewed it, or even that Heather viewed it, like, she sees this going worldwide, and it is beautiful. But we're starting, and we're at a place where we're allowing it to unfold and to grow. And, there's growing pains at the beginning, and even in the middle, when you have, like, all these different parts of yourself, like trying to fit in and meld together and, become one in this, your mind, body, spirit, to become this one dream in many. And I allowed it to be this or something better. And it's already something better. It's already grown so much in this past year. And it is beautiful just to allow, when you have these dreams, to allow it to be this or something better, and not hang on to just there can be only one way, because then we block it from happening. We stop it from happening by holding on to this one way. And instead of allowing this beautiful picture to unfold and to be what it wants to be. And, like I said, sometimes we aren't always going to make the right decisions or whatever, but that doesn't mean we don't learn in those situations. So there is no right or wrong, because in every situation we learn something. Even though I jumped the gun and I quit my job, it taught me so much to solidify my dreams. Not the outcome, but to solidify what I want, and to make sure that that's what I want. And that's the prayer that I'm continually sending out. And it brought me to some really low and lonely places. And it brought me to those to show me how beautiful and loved and adored that I am. And that those human conditions, like, I am never alone. And that maybe the things that I thought, or the people that I thought were my friends, in some instances weren't really my friends. And that's okay. And it brought me to higher vibrations. And in a short a period of time, because I wanted this or something better. And I always want now to strive for this or something better, because I know that it's always something better than we can imagine. It is how it unfolds. It is so beautiful when we just let go of control. In one of my songs, it's one of my lyrics, I let go of control and I choose joy in its place. Because when we let go of control, there is joy, there is freedom, there is love in that. Because we're allowing for the beauty to shine through and to come through when we don't have to control the outcome. And it is just beautiful and magical how the universe starts unfolding in your life when you do let go of control, when you do have the desire for this or something better. We don't need to control everything. And I realized that as well, is that in a lot of things, I was trying to control the outcome. And a lot in my finances, down to the penny of stuff. And there was always still lack. Because I didn't believe that it could come any other way. I didn't allow for this or something better. Because I had just enough. And maybe not enough sometimes. But now that I'm not trying to control everything, I do have more than enough. Because I'm giving back to the things that are spiritually feeding me. And somehow there's more. Which in the 3D realm does not seem logical. It doesn't seem logical. And also I made this choice of I'm not going to live in lack. Because my goals changed to where I wanted to go, to this or something better. Why wouldn't we want the something better? So, I also pulled a card for you. I asked for the this or something better. I have a shaman tarot. These things, they're super cool. And I just asked what shamanic aspect would help you in this when you're attempting to have this or something better. And I pulled this beautiful card. It is the Drum of 7. And the drums are also correlate to the pentacles in regular tarot. So the shaman, number 7 of drums, the dance, says suppleness, the capacity to adapt to unforeseen events. Tolerance, adaptation, or a twist of fate. Isn't that beautiful that the universe gives us these things? I mean, that's just perfect to a perfect card for this or something better. Adaptation or a twist of fate. A twist of fate being something better for you that the universe has, that because we're in this 3D realm, we just don't see. And that's okay. That's the whole thing. That's the beauty of this whole thing, is that, you know, we get to choose in all these moments what we want to do, what we're going to learn, what we're going to see. But we all beg to come here to do that, to have these experiences. And I think it's just beautiful when you ask the cards. And this is just another way of channeling information for ourselves. So I'll show you one more time because it's such a pretty card. And then just read a little bit from... It's going to give me a minute. Opened up right to it before. Oh, the Pentacles. There we go. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles is about receiving the benefits that are due to you. Realizing the legitimate gain that you have earned by your own hard work. Like a farmer harvesting crops that he has nurtured through the bad weather, you are reaping what you have sown. The harvest may still be ways off. However, so keep tending your fields. The harvest may be way off, so this or something better. You know, like I said, don't jump the gun. You know, even if you do, you'll learn something, but pay attention to, you know, the signs, not just the signs of like, this is what I want, but really the signs of your heart and that the universe is telling you. So it says, you've put in the time and effort and paid your dues. Now you will gain in your business or other enterprise. Not only that, but you will also feel great satisfaction from a job well done. Growth and good fortune are yours, well earned. So this or something better is coming to you. And we need to allow it to be this or something better, and not just hold these one view of how we think that the outcome will be. So let go of the attachment of the outcome for this or something better. Because the universe always wants something better for you. Because it loves you and adores you so much. It wants you to have that something better. It gets excited. Your masters, teachers, loved ones, they all get excited for you to have the something better. Something beyond what you can imagine, because when you get that something better, it shows you love and it shows you joy, and they want you to have that remembrance, and they get excited for you to have that remembrance, because it's a remembrance of home. It's a remembrance of where we come from. It's a remembrance of who we are. These magnificent, beautiful masterpieces of love. And so go and remember to seek this or something better, and to let go of your attachment to the outcomes so that you can have the something better. So if you have not subscribed to my videos and it's resonated with you, I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe and click the bell for notifications, and you have other ways to get a hold of me in the description of the video, and just know that you are eternally adored and loved. And I love you.